Guys, what's going on? It's Joe from GadgetryTech.com, and this is why I love my job. Behind me I have the 2021 Lexus LC 500 Convertible. 5-liter V8, over 470 horsepower, and there's no top, so you can actually hear it when you drive. Honestly, this is kind of what I felt the spirit of the LC 500 was right from the onset. Don't get me wrong, it's gorgeous in a coupe. I've reviewed the LC 500 and the LC Hybrid in the past. However, now that the top comes down, you can really enjoy the car, and those special weekends are just a little bit more special as long as the weather's right. Now, what I love about the LC 500 is actually that it does not have turbos. It's obviously not as fuel efficient, but it still gets 25 miles per gallon on the highway thanks to the low drag coefficient and the long gearing. However, this 5-liter V8 naturally aspirated makes 471 horsepower and 398 foot-pounds of torque, which is an amazing, fun engine, and it sounds ridiculous. So with that being said, let's listen to it. The suspension has been redesigned for the convertible to improve driving characteristics without making the ride too harsh or soft, especially when you consider the convertible weighs 4,500 pounds. To do this, they used more aluminum components and new suspension stabilizers while also making the rear wheels lighter. The end result is total unsprung weight has been reduced by 22 pounds in 2021. The convertible also uses comprehensive underbody bracing, including a rear suspension tower and V-brace to help cope with the lack of roof and upper body rigidity. The top can go down in 15 seconds even while driving up to 30 miles per hour, and whether the top is up or down, wind buffeting is non-existent, which is an amazing feat. This means you can enjoy your drive with any window or roof position and not worry about unwanted noise or pressure in the car. Our test car came with the touring package, which includes semi-aniline leather trim seats, the upgraded upper body heating package, which helps keep your neck and hands warm when driving, a Mark Levinson sound system, heated steering wheel, windshield de-icer, and embossed headrests. It also came with the Torsen limited slip differential and Yamaha performance damper, which for $460 is a must-have in my opinion. Lastly, 21-inch forged wheels top off the already gorgeous exterior. The infotainment system supports Android Auto and CarPlay via the touchpad only. There is no touchscreen in this model, nor are there dedicated buttons for seat climate control. With that being said, a lot of adjustments are tied to the touchpad and screen interface, which can make basic operations like adjusting heated seats take a little extra time. As for safety features, the car comes with lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, all-speed dynamic cruise control, intelligent high beams, lane departure alert, lane keep assist, pre-collision system with pedestrian detection, etc. You get the idea. The car is smart, the car is safe. All right, so there's no denying this is a special vehicle. This is one of the cars where, again, it's not just about the numbers because it is heavy. I mean, it weighs, I think, between 4,200 to 4,400 pounds. Depending on how you configure it. So it's got a lot of weight. The V8 is powerful enough to still get it in 0 to 60 in 4.6, 4.7 seconds without any problems. You may get faster depending on how lucky you get, but it's quick enough. And the big difference with this is it's just the culmination of the looks, the performance, the way it makes you feel, the sound. I mean, this is easily Lexus's best sounding vehicle. Even though they have multiple vehicles with the 5-liter naturally aspirated V8, this one is special. They are way more aggressive with the exhaust note. I actually wish there was an option like what AMG does, for example, with the performance exhaust option, so you can hit a button and really open it up. They kind of went with the perfect spot in the middle where it's not ever really quiet, but it doesn't ever scream or produce tons of drama. It's made just right. Basically, just get in the car, drop the top, and go for a cruise. So that's what we're going to do. Listen to that. That is ridiculous. This car, I'm telling you, is something else. So we get out on second gear. It's just the right amount of scream, rumble, and bite, like especially when you pop the gear, it's not about like crackles and pops like what a lot of German cars do. It's just right. You know, like if James Bond didn't drive an Aston Martin, this is the car. I mean, there's no question. I mean, let's face it, this is stunning. Easily one of the best production vehicles on the road, period. And I'm not just saying that because I'm reviewing it. This car is gorgeous. Oh my God. It's so ridiculous. It's a Lexus, guys. I mean, it looks the part, don't get me wrong, but you're not used to having this much drama from a Lexus. They're known for taking the drama out of it so you can just enjoy going to where you got to go. This car is really about emotion. I mean, I've never enjoyed driving a Lexus so much in my life. I've driven a lot of Lexuses, and the LC 500 convertible is like everything that Lexus is good at, plus all the things that makes driving fun and exciting. I mean, how can you not like that sound? I mean, coming from a car that looks this good and is this comfortable, which, by the way, it is crazy hot right now. It's 92. I have the AC going, but the ventilated seats in this, my car has ventilated seats. I have a Mercedes now, and that one works well. This thing, like, if I put it on high, ripples my shirt. I mean, it really does a good job at moving cold air. So even if you drive with the top down during a hot day, I think you can still enjoy it, especially with the side windows up like this. I had to lift these up because without it, let's face it, the wind noise for the mic would be atrocious. So we got a completely open road at the moment. Let's get on it for a second and have some fun. Let's see. Clear. It's so ridiculous. You know, the gears are a little long. This is not a... I feel like this car would be even more dramatic and feel even faster if they gave it shorter gears. That's my only criticism, really. It's a 10-speed transmission, but fourth gear does over 120 miles an hour. So it's like, what are all the other gears for? And you find out it's fuel economy because this gets 25 on the highway. So I wish they gave it a little bit shorter gearing. I think it would make it so much more fun, especially with 10 gears, but I get it because from the cruising and GT side, you don't want to be messing around with it. Just get in the power band and let the engine do the rest. On another note, with the seat climate control, I mentioned how well the cooling works. The heating, not only do you have the traditional seat heaters, but there's an option to blow hot air above your neck. So if you want to drive with the top down, but it's a bit chilly, you can still feel warm. I mean, you have a heated steering wheel, heated seats, heated vents for your neck, and that's for both sides. So people can be extremely comfortable in this with the top down with a very wide range array of temperatures. So I like that they have that. It feels good. The engine's eager. It makes a lot of the power up top. So you're not, it's not this low revving torque monster where it just muscles its way out of a corner. It actually requires a little bit of finesse and being in the right gear to get the most out of it. And because of the Torsen rear diff, at lower speeds, getting out of a corner, it is very happy to hang the ass end out. It is not a car designed to go around corners without drama. It's actually a bit more lively than I expected, especially in lower speeds. You know, these cars aren't cheap. This particular one with the atomic silver, I have the 21-inch wheels, the Mark Levinson sound system, which you have to get a high-powered sound system in a convertible. If you like bumping music when you're driving with the top down, if you want to enjoy your music, get a lot of juice. There's just no other way around it. This has over 1,000 watts. I think it's like, I don't know, it's 16 or 20 speakers. I'll put the number on the bottom because there's just so much to try to remember about this car, and it's so engrossing. I mean, it really pulls you into just driving it. Paddle shifters are big. They're metallic. They feel good. They have a little scalloped inner side, so when you put your fingers on it, it's telling you exactly where they need to be. Heads-up display is good, although I don't think it's the latest generation of heads-up display technology. It seems to be a bit dimmer with sunglasses. However, it's still there. But man, at $111,000 equipped this way, there's not a lot of cars that are this special because you could drive this every day. But then you could do this. You can't quantify cars like this because when you get to this price range, every manufacturer has their own philosophy of what makes a car like this special. And I love what Lexus's philosophy is. It's sex appeal, it's drama, it's everything. I just absolutely love it. So, if you're in this market for a car like this, it's not going to be your quarter mile king. It's not going to be the track monster. It's not going to be the most luxurious, but it's going to be the right combination of all of that to where you can enjoy driving to your destination as much as just getting there. I mean, God. And then you can always put it in comfort mode, put it in auto. Don't have to worry about shifts or rumbling engines, just drive, and it'll do that. But why would you want to do that? You didn't buy this car to just cruise around, let's face it. Maybe to look good cruising around. I don't want to just cruise around. This car is too special, guys. I didn't talk a lot about numbers on this car because, like I said, it's not about that. It's about the culmination of sex appeal, noise, ruckus, and comfort when you want it to be. It really is a league of its own. And I think it's easily top 3, one of the best looking cars on the road today. It's a timeless design. It already looks like it's been out for a couple of years because it has, but I feel like it's going to be out and look good for decades. I mean, you look at this car 10, 20 years from now, it's still going to look good. So that is the magnificent feat that Lexus has pulled off. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for going on this drive with me. If you have any questions on this car, let me know. Shoot me a comment below. I hope you enjoyed watching it even a fraction as much as I enjoyed driving and just being in it. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.